In the annals of ancient history, few tales resonate as powerfully as that of the Trojan Horse. This legendary story, steeped in myth and drama, recounts how cunning and deception played pivotal roles in one of the most famous conflicts of the ancient world, the Trojan War. For centuries, the tale was often dismissed as mere fable, an embellishment of Homer's epic poems, particularly the Iliad and the Odyssey. However, as scholars delve deeper into the practices of ancient warfare, it becomes evident that the legend of the Trojan Horse may not just be a fantastical yarn, but rather a reflection of real military strategies that shaped the course of history. The backdrop of the story is the protracted siege of Troy, a fortified city that stood as a bastion of wealth and power. For 10 long years, the Greeks, united under the banner of Agamemnon, launched relentless assaults against its impenetrable walls. But despite their strength in numbers and valor in battle, the Greeks found themselves locked in a stalemate, unable to breach the defenses that protected the Trojans. It was in this desperate moment of frustration that the seeds of deception were sown, leading to a cunning plan that would forever transform the nature of warfare. The Greeks devised a strategy that combined wit, creativity, and an understanding of human psychology. They crafted a colossal wooden horse, hollowed out to conceal their finest warriors. This monumental structure was not simply a ruse, it symbolized the Greeks' hope for victory and their clever understanding of the Trojan psyche. By offering the horse as a supposed gift of surrender, they aimed to exploit the Trojans' pride and their desire to celebrate what they believed to be their triumph over the weary invaders. The Trojan horse epitomizes a fundamental shift in warfare, the transition from brute force to psychological warfare, where the enemy's mind became the battlefield. As the Greeks retreated, leaving the horse behind, the Trojans, believing they had won, celebrated their supposed victory. They dragged the imposing figure into the heart of Troy, a sight that filled their hearts with pride and their minds with complacency. But within the wooden shell lay the very soldiers who had fueled their adversaries' despair. The story illustrates a critical turning point in military strategy, emphasizing the importance of deception and cunning over sheer strength. The Greeks had not only constructed a physical object, but had also meticulously crafted a narrative that would lead to their ultimate conquest. This moment in history serves as a powerful reminder of how narratives can shape reality. The Trojan horse became more than just a weapon. It transformed into a symbol of ingenuity and the power of subterfuge. Warfare was no longer solely about the clash of weapons on the battlefield. It evolved into a complex interplay of strategy, psychology, and manipulation. As we examine this tale, we recognize that it reflects the timeless human condition, the desire to outsmart, to deceive, and to emerge victorious against overwhelming odds. The story of the Trojan horse is set against the backdrop of the Bronze Age, a period marked by significant advancements in technology, trade, and cultural exchange among various civilizations. The Greeks and Trojans, both formidable in their own right, were deeply influenced by the political and social dynamics of their time. The Greeks, known for their naval prowess, had the ability to traverse the Mediterranean, while the Trojans, with their fortified city, represented a powerful center of trade and wealth. Understanding the context of this conflict allows us to appreciate the strategic elements that inform the Greeks' fateful plan. But what led to the Greeks concocting such an elaborate scheme? The answer lies not only in their desperation, but also in their understanding of the Trojans. The Greeks had spent years observing their enemies, learning their habits, their vulnerabilities, and perhaps most importantly, their pride. The siege had taken a toll on both sides, but the Trojans, having weathered the storm for nearly a decade, had grown complacent, believing themselves invincible. This overconfidence became the Achilles heel that the Greeks would exploit. Delving into the psyche of the Trojans, we find a civilization that had long been accustomed to victory. The idea of the Greeks retreating after so many years seemed unfathomable, and yet here lay a gift, a colossal horse that would surely signify their defeat. The Greeks understood that the mere sight of such a grand offering would trigger a celebration of victory, leading the Trojans to let down their guard. This interplay of strategy and psychology is what makes the Trojan horse a masterclass in military tactics, a precursor to modern warfare principles that emphasize the importance of intelligence and deception. As we explore the historical implications of this moment, we recognize that the story of the Trojan horse transcends its narrative. It has influenced countless strategies in wars that followed, from the Roman conquests to the world wars of the 20th century. The art of deception became a fundamental principle in military doctrine, and the lessons learned from Troy resonate through time, reminding us that the mind can be as powerful a weapon as the sword. In the minds of those who lived in ancient times, the Trojan horse would have been a cautionary tale about the dangers of hubris. It serves as a stark reminder that victory can breed complacency, and the greatest threats often come from within. The Greeks, through their cunning stratagem, not only dismantled the walls of Troy, but also laid the groundwork for future generations to explore the complexities of conflict, revealing that war is as much about understanding the human condition as it is about engaging in battle. While the tale of the Trojan horse has been immortalized in literature and art, the actual historical context of the Trojan War remains shrouded in mystery. Archaeological evidence suggests that the city of Troy, located in modern-day Turkey, did indeed experience a series of conflicts that could align with the narratives presented in ancient texts. Excavations reveal layers of destruction and rebuilding, hinting at a city that faced significant upheaval. Yet the exact timeline and events surrounding the Trojan War remain contested among historians. The legend of the Trojan horse may have been inspired by real siege tactics used by ancient armies. In the centuries following the supposed fall of Troy, various cultures employed similar ruses to outsmart their foes. The use of decoys, feigned retreats, and deceptive gifts can be traced throughout history, from the Roman Empire's military campaigns to the cunning strategies of medieval knights. The Trojan horse serves as the archetype of these tactics, illustrating how the interplay of myth and reality can inform our understanding of warfare. Moreover, the significance of the Trojan horse extends beyond the battlefield. It embodies the idea that stories can endure through the ages, shaping cultural narratives and influencing the collective consciousness. The tale has inspired countless interpretations, from classical literature to modern cinema, each retelling adding layers of complexity and meaning. The horse itself has become a symbol of betrayal and cunning, a reminder that sometimes what appears to be a gift can hide darker intentions. As we navigate this rich tapestry of myth and history, it becomes clear that the Trojan Horse is not merely a story of ancient conflict, but a reflection of the timeless themes that resonate within human experience. Deception, pride, and the consequences of underestimating one's adversary are as relevant today as they were thousands of years ago. The lessons learned from Troy continue to echo in contemporary military strategy and in the broader context of human relationships and conflicts. The Trojan Horse stands as a testament to the enduring power of storytelling, illustrating how narratives can shape our understanding of the past and inform our present. It invites us to consider how the art of deception, when wielded skillfully, can alter the course of events, not just in warfare, but in everyday life. As we continue to explore the intersections of myth and strategy, we gain a deeper appreciation for the complexities of human nature and the timeless lessons that history imparts. As we examine the Trojan Horse through the lens of military history, it becomes essential to consider the broader implications of deception in warfare. Throughout the ages, leaders and strategists have recognized that the ability to mislead the enemy is as crucial as brute strength on the battlefield. The Greeks' ingenious ploy serves as a benchmark for understanding how psychological tactics can redefine the outcome of a conflict. In the centuries following the fall of Troy, military leaders began to adopt and refine these strategies. The Romans, renowned for their discipline and organization, employed deception in various forms, from elaborate feints to misinformation campaigns. The famous military strategist Sun Tzu emphasized the importance of deception in his seminal work, The Art of War, where he proclaimed that all warfare is based on deception. His teachings would influence generations of tacticians, reinforcing the idea that the mind and the spirit of the enemy are just as vital to conquer as their armies. The lessons from the Trojan Horse resonate through military history and into modern warfare. In contemporary conflicts, psychological operations, or PSYOPs, have become standard practice. These operations aim to influence enemy perceptions, disrupt their decision-making processes, and create confusion and uncertainty. The Trojan Horse, with its cunning blend of strategy and narrative, serves as an early example of these tactics, demonstrating that the true battlefield often lies in the hearts and minds of those engaged in conflict. Moreover, the story of the Trojan Horse has implications beyond military strategy. It raises pertinent questions about trust, betrayal, and the ethical dimensions of deception. In the realm of international relations, nations often find themselves grappling with the consequences of misinformation and manipulation. The Trojan Horse serves as a metaphor for the complexities of diplomacy, where appearances can be deceiving and trust can be a fragile construct. As we reflect on the enduring legacy of the Trojan Horse, we must also consider its cultural impact. The story has inspired a wealth of artistic expressions, from ancient pottery to modern films, each interpretation exploring themes of cunning, pride, and the nature of victory. The horse has become an enduring symbol of deception, a reminder that appearances can be misleading, and that the most significant battles often take place in the realm of perception. In essence, the tale of the Trojan Horse is more than a historical account. It is a multifaceted exploration of human behavior, strategy, and the profound impact of storytelling. The lessons gleaned from this narrative continue to inform our understanding of conflict, trust, and the intricate dance of power that characterizes the human experience. The allure of the Trojan horse lies not only in its dramatic narrative, but also in its embodiment of timeless truths about human nature. The story reveals our capacity for ingenuity and resourcefulness, but also highlights our vulnerabilities, particularly our tendency to succumb to pride and complacency. As the Trojans celebrated their perceived victory, they unwittingly set the stage for their downfall, serving as a cautionary tale that resonates across generations. In examining the psychological dimensions of the Trojan horse, we uncover the intricate interplay between confidence and hubris. The Trojans, secure in their defenses, believed themselves impervious to the Greeks' tactics. This overconfidence blinded them to the reality of their situation, illustrating how the mind can be both a fortress and a trap. The Greeks, on the other hand, understood this vulnerability and crafted a narrative that played to the Trojans' emotions, manipulating their perceptions to achieve an unexpected victory. The implications of this story extend beyond the battlefield, influencing our understanding of interpersonal relationships and societal dynamics. The Trojan horse serves as a metaphor for the complexities of trust and betrayal, reminding us that not all gifts are benign and that appearances can be deceptive. In an age where misinformation and manipulation are prevalent, the lessons of Troy become increasingly relevant. The tale challenges us to critically examine the narratives that shape our beliefs and decisions, encouraging a deeper awareness of the motives that drive human behavior. Furthermore, the story invites reflection on the nature of victory itself. The Greeks' triumph, achieved through deception, raises ethical questions about the legitimacy of such tactics. Was their victory honorable, or did it undermine the very essence of warfare? The Trojan horse forces us to grapple with the moral ambiguities inherent in conflict, challenging our understanding of what it means to win and the costs associated with such victories. As we consider the legacy of the Trojan horse, we must acknowledge its profound influence on storytelling and cultural expression. The tale has inspired countless adaptations and interpretations, each exploring the nuances of strategy, deception, and human emotion. From ancient theater to modern literature and film, the story's themes continue to resonate, reminding us of the timeless lessons embedded within our shared narratives. Ultimately, the tale of the Trojan horse encapsulates the complexities of the human experience, blending myth and history to illuminate the intricacies of warfare and the psychology of conflict. It serves as a reminder that our greatest battles often lie not in the physical realm, but within our minds and hearts, where the interplay of trust, deception, and ambition shapes the course of our lives. As we reflect on the Trojan horse, it becomes clear that its significance extends far beyond a singular event in ancient history. It represents a paradigm shift in how we understand warfare, strategy, and human nature. The lessons learned from Troy are not confined to the past. They reverberate through time, influencing military thought, cultural narratives, and our perception of conflict in the modern world. The Trojan horse has become a powerful symbol, one that transcends its origins to embody the complexities of deception and human ambition. In a world where information is often weaponized, the story serves as a reminder of the need for discernment and critical thinking. It challenges us to question the narratives that shape our understanding of events, urging us to look beyond the surface and explore the motivations that drive individuals and nations alike. Moreover, the tale of the Trojan Horse prompts us to consider the ethical dimensions of warfare and the nature of victory. It invites us to reflect on the consequences of our actions, both in conflict and in our daily lives. The Greeks' victory, achieved through subterfuge, forces us to confront the moral implications of deception and the fine line between strategy and treachery. As we navigate the complexities of our contemporary world, these questions remain relevant, challenging us to examine our values and the principles that guide our decisions. In the realm of storytelling, the Trojan Horse has inspired a wealth of artistic expression, each interpretation adding layers of meaning to the original narrative. From classical art to modern cinema, the story has evolved, reflecting the changing dynamics of culture and society. It highlights the enduring power of myth to capture the human experience, illustrating how stories can shape our understanding of ourselves and the world around us. As we conclude our exploration of the Trojan Horse, we are left with a profound appreciation for the interplay of myth and reality. The story encapsulates the essence of human ambition, creativity, and vulnerability, reminding us that the art of war is as much about the mind as it is about the sword. In a time when the complexities of conflict continue to challenge our understanding, the lessons gleaned from Troy serve as a guiding light, illuminating the path forward as we navigate the intricate landscape of human relationships and the ever-evolving nature of warfare. In the end, the Trojan Horse stands as a testament to the enduring legacy of ancient wisdom, offering insights that remain relevant today. It challenges us to embrace the complexities of our shared history, inviting us to learn from the past as we forge ahead into an uncertain future. Through the lens of the Trojan Horse, we are reminded that the essence of conflict transcends time, embodying the eternal struggle between cunning and strength, trust and betrayal, and the relentless pursuit of victory in the face of adversity.